Hello to Wallaton. It's that time again. Time for another rousing edition of Tualatin Tiny Tot Tune Time. All right, so let's bust out the hello song like we do every week. It goes like this. It goes, hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Now everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Now everybody clap your hands. Come on and clap your hands. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Now everybody point to your nose, point to your nose, point to your nose. Now everybody point to your nose. Come on and point to your nose. Okay, en español. Hola, 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 ¿y cómo estás? Estoy bien, muy bien, y espero que tú también. Now everybody say hello, wave hello, wave hello. Now everybody wave hello, 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 hello. Hello. All right, it is time for us to get started. And today's Tiny Tot Tune Time is going to be super fun because I am celebrating all things Mother Goose. Yes, I am. We are going to sing Mother Goose songs. I'm going to share one of my favorite Mother Goose books. It's going to be a good old goosey time. So we are going to stretch out, of course, to a Mother Goose rhyme. One of my favorite stretches, one of my favorite rhymes and songs to do, period. And definitely one of my favorite Mother Goosey ones. It's called The Grand Old Duke of York. And the way this is going to go, you sing a song about the Grand Old Duke of York. He has 10,000 men. He marches them up the hill. And when he marches them up, reach up as high as you can. And then he's going to march them down. And when he marches them down, touch your toes. And when they were up, you'll go up again. And when they were down, you'll go down again. And when they were only halfway up, you go out to the sides. And then you say they were neither up nor down. Okay, see if we can do it. It goes like this. The Grand Old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up the hill and then he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Okay, let's try that one more time. The Grand Old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up the hill and then he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Good job. All right, it is time for us to move around, and we're going to do it with one of the most famous Mother Goose rhymes of all time. I bet you know it. Let me know. Do you know any songs about a teapot? I bet you do. I'm a little teapot. We're going to do that one next. So it goes like this. You're going to make yourself into a teapot. Here's your handle, and you make yourself a handle with one arm. And then here's my spout, and you make a spout with the other arm. And then you stand there like a teapot until you get to the point where you tip over and pour out. Okay, so you're going to make a spout, make a handle, then you're going to tip yourself over and pour yourself out. It goes like this. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pour me out. Okay, did you do it? Okay, let's try it again. Now you know what to do. Handle, spout, tip me over. Okay. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pour me out. All right, let's do it one more time. This time, we're going to do it a little faster. Okay, can you do it a little faster? Let's give it a try. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pour me out. Okay, I said we were going to do it one more time, but whenever I start going faster, I always have to go super rocket fun fast. So join me for a super rocket fun fast version. So take a deep breath. Get yourself ready for the fast. Okay. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all teamed up, hear me without to tip me over and pour me out. Okay, that was tricky, but you did an awesome job. All right, it's my favorite time of Tiny Tot Toon Time, where I get to share one of my favorite books with you. But before we do that, let's make sure that we're ready for listening to a book. So let's check in with our bodies, make sure we're ready for a story. Okay, first we're going to check in with these. My ears are ready to hear. My eyes are ready to look. My hands I clap. Now in my lap, it's time now for a book. And today is a special day. As I said, we're celebrating Mother Goose today. So I wanted to bust out my all-time favorite Mother Goose rhyme, a Mother Goose book. This is a book that's edited by Ione Opie, and it's illustrated by Rosemary Wells. Max and Ruby are also Rosemary Wells characters, so you might recognize some of these illustrations. They're very cute. I love this version. I love a Mother Goose rhyme book for reasons that I'll explain in a bit, but this is a very cute one that I wanted to make sure I share. I'm not going to share the whole thing with you because that would take a very long time, but I'm going to pick out a few of my favorite rhymes and share those ones with you. So we're going to start with this right here. This is called Jelly on a Plate. Okay, it goes like this. Jelly on a plate, jelly on a plate, wibble wobble, jelly on a plate. And now it's sausage in a pot, sausage in a pan, sausage in a pan, frizzle, frazzle, sausage in a pan. And last, baby on the floor, pick him up, oh pick him up, the baby on the floor. All right, and next we will do this silly one. This rhyme is so goofy, I love it. There's our boat and our sailors. And what's going to happen here? It goes like this. I saw a ship a-sailing on the sea, and oh, but it was laden with pretty things for thee. The captain was a duck with a packet on his back, and when the ship began to move, the captain said, quack, quack. Okay, one more will do. You can get a taste for how awesome these illustrations are. Okay, this is one of my favorite songs. Super cute. We're going to do peas porridge hot. It goes like this. Peas porridge hot, peas porridge cold, peas porridge in the pot, 9 days old. Some like it hot, some like it cold, some like it in the pot, 9 days old. Nice. And that is a little taste of Here Comes Mother Goose, a Mother Goose collection edited by Ione Opie and illustrated marvelously by Rosemary Wells. All right, in our celebration of all things Mother Goose, we're going to do another rhyme that I think everybody probably knows, one of the most classic. It's called Pat a Cake. I love this one. It's so much fun to do with tinies. It's fun to do with 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds. It's a good time for everybody involved. And it goes like this. It goes, pat a cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it and roll it and mark it with a B and put it in the oven for baby and me. You got it. Okay, let's try it again. Goes like this. Pat a cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it and roll it and mark it with a B and put it in the oven for baby and me. All right, nice job. We'll do it one more time. Okay. Pat a cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it and roll it and mark it with a B and put it in the oven for baby and me. Yeah! All right, it is time for today's Lit Bit. So this is for the big people. Big people, listen up. The reason I'm doing a celebration of Mother Goose rhymes today is I like to every once in a while take a minute to talk about Mother Goose and why we might suggest that you share Mother Goose rhymes with your little people. Now, when you read through like a classic Mother Goose book, like this is one of the more classic ones that I own, it's just got so many Mother Goose rhymes, you will probably be fairly quickly confronted with the idea that a lot of these are very old-fashioned, and a lot of them have notions that we don't really sort of uphold, certain roles that women might play or men might play, that kind of thing. So a lot has changed since these were written. But the reason that we recommend Mother Goose rhymes is that people know them. You probably know them from when you were little. So it's a great way to just bust out some rhymes for your little people. The stuff that you already know, it's already kicking around up in your gray matter. So you'll look through one of these books and you'll find the ones that you really liked when you were a child, and then you can share them with your little people. And once you know the basic Mother Goose rhymes, you can sort of step it up a notch. Like this Ione Opie one has some rhymes in it that are a little bit more fun, a little bit different. If you get even more into it, my son was super into everything with wheels, so we got this Truckery Rhymes book, which is based on John Sheshka's Trucktown, that has all Mother Goose rhymes that are based on trucks and cars and whatnot. It's super fun. So poetry, rhymes, songs, those are all great ways that you can share language with your little people, and great ways you can get them started on that road to literacy. All right, I hope you enjoyed our Mother Goose partay. I certainly did. Got to share some of my favorite all-time things with you, and now I get to sing my favorite happy song. Always makes me happy to share story time, so let's sing this final happy song together. It goes like this. It goes, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, wave your arms. If you're happy and you know it, wave your arms. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, wave your arms. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! Okay, best part, all three of them put together. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Clap, clap, wave, wave, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Clap, clap, wave, wave, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Clap, clap, wave, wave, hooray! Yay! I'll see you next week.